Now, it feels like Chris Hemsworth is everywhere this year after his acclaimed role in Rush. He's back on the big screen next week in Thor: The Dark World.
Our UK showbiz correspondent Steve Hargrave caught up with Chris and his co-stars Natalie Portman and Tom Hiddleston, who was recently here on the Sunrise couch.
I gave you my word. I would return for you.
Oh, look, it's the thoroughly fab Thor who's returned once more. A chance for us to watch a muscle-bound superhero saving the planet, or just a chance for an Australian actor to use Sunrise to say hello to the folks back home. Honestly, we should start charging for this service.
This is it, we're in Australia.
We are actually in Australia.
I'm home.
You're home.
Here we go, mate.
Are there any messages you want to send to people back home? Because it's cheaper than a trans sort of...
It's cheaper than a phone call, isn't it? It's just for free. Hey, Mum, Dad, that box of stuff I left, if you could pop it in the post, send it home, that'd be great.
Glad to be of service.
Yeah. Anything you want to tell Australia about anything?
Thanks for having me in Sydney. I had a really great time. Yeah.
This is quite sweet, isn't it?
This is good, isn't it?
This is quite nice.
It's like Video Diary.
Should we talk about the film or not? Let's just...
Yeah, why not?
If we do nothing, they will destroy us.
You even think about betraying him?
I'll kill you. That was from New York.
I like her.
Thor: The Dark World picks up where the Avengers left off, with our hero twirling his large hammer over here on the streets of London. And following the box office success of the previous films, the pressure is on.
There's the pressure of not wanting to drop the ball with each of these films roll out, and that's, you know, we just put everything into this.
The big thing for us, I think, was not to take it for granted for a single second.
Yeah.
You know, knowing we had an amazing opportunity to go around the track again, and not to repeat it, not to try and find new ways of stretching the characters and bring them together, so that it didn't feel like anything you'd seen before.
We're running out of time.
The very fabric of reality will be torn apart.
Since he left you guys and picked up his hammer, Chris has become the hottest Aussie in Hollywood, with an Oscar buzz surrounding his role in Rush. But surely he can't be that nice. Let's ask his Oscar-winning co-star. Tell me about Chris, because he's obviously really, you know, beefy. I've just spoken to him, though. In real life, ugly, really, you know, really out of shape.
I know, it's tough. You feel bad for him, right?
It is amazing what special effects can do these days, quite frankly. Actually, it's just disgracefully in shape, isn't he, in this film, and has a very gratuitous top-off scene.
Yes. Gratuitous, I think it's very necessary.
Well, you're a woman.
Clearly.
I think you would say that now.
I think there are many men who might agree with me as well.
We'll tell the ladies at home over their breakfast, you do take your top off in this film as well. There's gratuitous toplessness.
Well, it's very relevant in the story at that point. You've
actually rendered him speechless.
Yeah, it's a tough one to answer. Thank you, though.
Yeah. But it's not a real. It's actually CG. I'm going to point that out.
It's Tom's body.
Yeah, they photoshopped my body onto Chris's face or something like that.
Yeah.
There's a reason so many Australian men are needed in films these days, because there's a sense of masculinity that doesn't take itself too seriously, you know, just kind of good time masculinity.
We're all for that.
What girls like.
So predictable, honestly.
Yeah.
Did he ever show you any of his old Australian soap opera, Home and Away, at all?
Oh, I mean, I looked it up.
Yeah.
And also Dancing with the Stars.
Oh, yeah. He's all over everything. He's so good.
He's very good.
And very quickly, 1-year-old daughter. Is she going to be a big Thor fan?
I don't know. Hopefully this will be relevant by the time she's, you know, watching TV and whatever. I'm sure there'll be some new technology and this will seem like a black and white silent film.
But you're teaching her to surf, which I think is great.
Am I?
Yeah, apparently.
At 1? No. You can learn to swim first.
Start them young.
All yours.
Anyone else?
Steve Hargrave reporting there. Big rap for you Aussie men.
Yeah,
Natalie Portman.
She's very perceptive, isn't she?
Yeah, they're trucking Aussie men into Hollywood to up the masculinity factor.
Yeah,
and
we've got a sense of humour. Don't take ourselves seriously.
Yeah. Thor: The Dark World is in cinemas Thursday next week.
I have an army.